Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I am actually going to be doing my best books of 2016. These are my favorite books that I read in 2016. They did not all come out in 2016. I think only 2 of them came out in 2016. Yeah, most of these are older books, but they're ones that I just read for the first time in 2016. So these are gonna be my favorites of 2016. So yeah. So I'm gonna show the books in descending order. So it's gonna go from 10 all the way down to 1. So yeah. So for number 10 on my list, I actually don't have the physical book to show you guys because I got a copy of it from the library and I read it from the library. So I don't have the physical book, but I will put a picture of it right up here, and that is Kingdom of Ashes by Rhiannon Thomas, and this is the second book in the Wicked Thing trilogy. I believe it's a trilogy, and I believe the third book will be coming out this year. I don't remember when though, but this is actually a Sleeping Beauty retelling, and I loved the first 2 books. I loved the second one even more. I do have a review of Kingdom of Ashes, as well as A Wicked Thing. So I have a review of the first 2 books in the series. I will leave those linked down below. You guys can check it out. For most of these books that I'm going to talk about, I think I have a review for most of them. So I will leave a link down below to the ones that I have reviews for. And for Kingdom of Ashes, I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. And then coming at number 9 is Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, Maureen Johnson, and Robin Wasserman. And these are the collection of novellas. There are 10 of them. I did do a review of all the novellas in here. So I will leave a link down below to my review for this. I read it earlier in 2016. I think around the summertime I read it, and I read it on my iPad because they didn't have the physical book at the time, but now I have the physical book. But I really enjoyed all the stories in here. Like I said, there are 10 novellas, and I think I gave each of them like 4 or 5 stars. There's only one in here that I gave like a 3 stars, but all the rest I gave like 4 or 5 stars. So I did really enjoy this one. There's a couple stories in here that are just, oh my gosh, absolutely love them. So adorable. And yeah, so this is my number 9 on my list. And then coming at number 8, I've got Shadow Kiss by Rochelle Mead. This one I gave a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I loved Shadow Kiss. I really need to get through the rest of this series in 2017. So this is the 3rd book in the Vampire Academy series. I really need to read the rest of the series, as the books just get so much better as the series goes on. The second one was great. This one was even better. I can't even imagine the 4th one, so I cannot wait because this series just gets better and better. Coming in at number 7 is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and I gave this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely love this one as well. The writing is just so beautiful. It's so descriptive and like kind of whimsical. And I just loved this book. And yeah, it takes place at a circus, and the two main characters are kind of like these magicians, but there's this competition that they're engaged in, and only one of them can win and survive. So it was really good. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, this is number 7 on my list. Coming in at number 6 is one that I just finished recently, and that is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Last Olympian. This is the 5th and final book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. I have no idea why I waited so long to read this one, because it was just great. It was amazing. I really loved it. It's, it's got everything that Rick Riordan's books have that I love so much. It's got the humor, it's fast-paced, it's got loads of action and adventure, and oh my gosh, just love this. And then the prophecy, it's just like, okay, oh my gosh. So I definitely cannot wait to continue with the rest of Rick Riordan's books, because I just love his books, I love his writing. And yeah, so I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars, and so definitely had to be on my list for this year. And this is one of the reasons why I waited to make this list my favorites of 2016, as I actually just finished this one on December 31st, so the last day of the year is when I finished this. So that's kind of why I waited. I know a lot of people made their favorites of 2016 earlier, like towards the end of the year, towards the end of December. I wanted to wait till the year was actually over, to see if there were any books that I would add to my list, and I'm glad I did, because obviously I added this one. Coming in at number 5 is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. This one, oh my gosh, was so good, and I cannot wait to see the movie. The movie comes out in a couple days, actually, January 6th. And so I definitely cannot wait to see this. Actually, by the time this video goes up, the movie will probably be out. Yeah, because this video will probably go up on January 6th. So yeah, the movie will be coming out today. So, and I'm super excited to see the movie. I really enjoyed this book. It's about this boy named Connor who is struggling with some stuff. He's being bullied in school. His mom is really sick. He's got a lot going on in his life. And one day, this tree, this monster in sort of the form of a tree, comes to him and tells him, I'm going to tell you three stories, and at the end, you're going to tell me a story, you're going to tell me your truth. And so there's just a lot in this book. It is a pretty short book, so you go through it pretty quickly, but the themes in here are so deep. It's about loss and facing our fears and grief and how to heal. And there's just so much in this book, and I absolutely loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Coming in at number 4 is Uninvited by Lisa Turker. Never know how to say people's name. Turkers, I think. So yeah, I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. This is actually the only non-fiction book on my list. But I just absolutely loved it. It is so relatable. And the tagline says, living loved when you feel less than, left out, and lonely. So it's all about rejection and stuff. This is a Christian nonfiction book. I just absolutely loved it. I started it in November and then finished in December. But this is one that I will be reading over and over and over because it's just so good and it's so relatable. And I love the personal stories in here that Lisa shares about her life. So yeah, this book you guys definitely recommend. It is geared towards women. So if you're a guy, you're probably going to be like, I don't know about this one, because it is geared towards women. But girls out there, definitely pick this one up. So good. So coming in at number 3 is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This is the first book in the Lunar Chronicles. Oh my gosh, I loved this book. And I am not even a huge Cinderella fan, because Cinderella was never really my favorite princess, Disney princess growing up. I much preferred Princess Jasmine. She was so awesome and kick butt. And yeah, I didn't really like Cinderella growing up. But Cinder, just like, this book completely changes your perception on the Cinderella tale. And I just really enjoyed it. I really loved it. So yeah, if you guys haven't picked up the Lunar Chronicles, pick it up. I cannot wait to continue with the series. This is probably the next series that I'm going to pick up once I'm done with Throne of Glass. So once I've gone through the Throne of Glass series, I definitely want to pick up the rest of the Lunar Chronicles and get through them, because I just loved Cinder. And one of my friends right now is actually reading this series. She was reading Scarlet last time I talked to her. And she was telling me, like, you have to read it. You have to continue with it. And so I'm like, I know. It's a priority for me in 2017. So yeah, because I loved Cinder. And coming in at number 2 is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, the first book in the Dark Artifice series. Oh my gosh, I loved this book. It is probably the best first book that Cassandra Clare has written. And I know a lot of people say that, but it's because it's true. This is probably the best first book in the series she's written. And I think a lot of it, has to do with the fact that we already know the world, so we don't have to be introduced to the world again. So we can just jump right into the action and take off with everything that goes on. And oh my gosh, I love this book. The characters, Cassandra Clare just continues to prove why she is one of my favorite authors. Because this book was just so freaking amazing. And I just cannot wait for Lord of Shadows. If you guys saw my most anticipated videos or books video, Lord of Shadows is my number 1 most anticipated book of 2017. that I will be pre-ordering. So, yeah, I cannot wait. I love this one. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, obviously. And this coming in at number 1, and this was, if you've been on my channel before, I'm sure you guys already know what this one is, because I freaking love this book, and I talk about it every single chance that I get. And so coming in at number 1 is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Oh my gosh, I love this book. I cannot say enough how many times I love this book. Obviously, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And I cannot wait to continue with the series. I do have a review for this one. Of course, obviously, I have a review for this one that I will leave linked down below in the description. But yes, this was definitely my favorite book of 2016. Yeah, I don't know how many times I can talk about it. You guys know I talk about it every single chance that I get because it was just so good. I cannot wait to continue. And I'm predicting that the rest of this series, as I read in 2017, I'm predicting probably the rest of the series is going to be on my best books of 2017 list. So, yeah, this was just so that is it, you guys. Those are my top 10 books of 2016. Let me know down in the comments below what are your top 10 books, what are some of your favorites of 2016, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye.